So let's go to the next part. So let me just tell what is the golden ratio bank nifty strategy. Okay, so the golden ratio bank nifty strategy. So obviously the script here is bank nifty. Now we are supposed to find a golden number here, which is previous day high minus previous day low. So basically the body of the previous day, correct? The high to the low, the entire size. No, actually the body actually means open to close. So this is high to low, the whole candle's width plus the opening range. That is previous day's high and the opening range is of today's first 10 minute into 61.8%. So this is a Fibonacci number. Okay. And we can also segregate this like this. This is the correct way. So this is the entire candle size plus today's opening range into this. Fine. Now the rule is buy above previous day close plus this golden number. So suppose the golden number k comes like 100. So if it is 100 points up from previous day's close, then we are buying that. And if it is similarly sell below, if it is below the previous day's close, let me just write. Oh, sorry, 1 minute. I just pressed shift plus enter, sell below previous day close minus golden number. Now you can keep the stop loss to 0.5% and the target to 2%. Many people use many different kind of variations, but the most popular one is stop loss at 0.5%, target at 2%. So this is the most popular one, and you can also backtest this strategy. This comes as a positive one, but I backtested myself and it is coming like something 7% per year. And if you like combining slippage and every stuff, otherwise it will show you a bombastic return. Okay, and we had a huge fall in this market because of the stock market crash and corona, and it is a trending strategy, and that's why if you have this target more and the stop loss more small, you will have more returns. So I don't think it matters in the long run. So let's see that how to code that. Those stuffs come later. Okay, so we have already discussed. Let me just summarize what we have done in the last part. Okay, so from NSE Python, I have just written it from copying it from the different part. We did this one right in the last video, so I'm just copying this one and in a fast pace. Previous day high, we need to copy these two, Control C. So this will give you previous day high and previous day low. Okay, let us just print to confirm that this is working properly. So this is running, as you can see. Okay, this is coming perfectly. That is the previous day highs and low, high and low. Now previous day high is done, previous day low is done. Now we need to find the opening range of the first 10 minute. So for that we need to fetch some API, right? If you go here and you can see that we have done similar or something like that for the just dial. This one. If you copy this, paste here, this will basically show you that. Let me show you. price info, this is showing the previous day open range, open, high, low, and everything. But if you do that same thing for the bank nifty, it will not come. Let me also show that. For the just it is very easy. If you just write this one, it will show you the intraday high, low, and everything. But for bank nifty, the data, it will show you everything. It will show you the entire amount of options, futures, and everything. So I don't want that. So that is a huge amount of data to process. I can easily check the last expiry, and you can find the last expiry's last future and again come like that, and last expiry's last futures high and low. So that is a tedious work. So I was searching for a API. So then I find out that I was using an API which is, wait 1 minute, which I was using for my heat map. So this is basically, I am fetching an API which is showing all the FNO data. So the API looks something like this. It is in the NSE fetch function. I have written a detailed article that how I made that heat map. If you can check that, you can check that. So this is the exact API I used to make that heat map. So I am taking the API. For some reason, I was seeing that it is writing index here, right? So security in FNOs, I was just typing Nifty Bank randomly and it came. So I took the whole data, went to JSON formatter. It is already pasted there, so no need to paste twice. And let me just close it because it is already open here. So I was inspecting the data. So it is showing everything in the Nifty Bank index. So there are 3 declines, 9 advances, and also the data is here. It is showing the data 13 because it is also including the Nifty Bank. Correct? You can see. So the Nifty Bank is showing as priority 1 and the other futures are showing as priority 0. So no matter where the other futures are, I don't care. The Nifty Bank will be always showing in the top positions because it is showing priority 1. So that is my prima assumption. So let's fetch this API. Okay. I shall be sharing the code to you also. You can easily check there. You may find some cooking sound in the background, which my mom is cooking. I cannot help that. Anyways, so this is the API. Give me 2 minutes. Yeah, so this is the API. Let me just run it. So it is showing like this. First, I'll be stripping off the data. Okay, and I'll be removing every other thing. The data contains all the stuff. Now it is containing everything, and I just need the first element here, which is 0. So it will be showing the first element, which is obviously the bank nifty one. So that is perfect. Now we need to find the day high. Day high, right? So the variable is already there. Day high. Do not make spelling mistakes. You can just copy there. I do not know how to copy. It's not working. As easy as that. Okay. Now this is the range high and the range low. Let me just type range high. If you run this program at 9:25, which is like exactly 10 minutes after the 9:15, we can just cron the program, right? Cron means you can run the program at a particular time. If you do that, then it will just show the range high from 9:15 to 9:25. What is the intraday high? So you can store the data here. We are taking the intraday high and low on 9:25. So we are assuming that we shall run this program on 9:25. Still I am writing, assuming that we shall be running the program in 9:25, that is 10 minutes after the market opens. That is perfect. Let's see if it is coming or not. It's perfectly fine. Now let's see back that what is the strategy. I again forgot that. Let me just copy and paste it. So for finding the golden number, we have all the ingredients. So let's find the golden number. Let's just do this. So what is the golden number here? So let's make a variable. Just write the variables like you are talking to the computer. Previous day high. We already had made this variable. Minus. What is the previous day low? I'm too lazy to type. Now opening range of first 20 minute. Okay, just let me make the range first. Opening range. So this is basically the range high minus range low. As simple as that. Let's also be this opening range. Let's see if it is working. The opening range is coming fine. So we need to minus that and we need to make it 61.8%. So that will be like this. So let's print the golden number also. So it is telling that I am adding string. So okay, so this is coming as a string. Yeah, so this is coming as a string, I think. That is fine. I don't want to investigate at all what is happening there. I'll just convert it to float. Who cares? So this is the golden number. Float. I'm doing something wrong or right? Minus, minus. Okay, so this will be plus. Yeah, so this is fine. So this is the golden number. Now we need to generate our signals. By above previous day close. So do you have previous day close here? So let me, no, we did not have the previous day close. So let me first run previous day close. Let me first check in if it is in this API, previous day close, previous close. You can see. So just copy this. So this is previous close. Just typing it again and seeing it. It is working perfectly fine. Now by above. Previous day close plus golden number. Cell below. So we got a number here. So in the next video, we shall be discussing how to put the stop losses, how to fire the order and define other kind of stuff. So in this video, you have already seen that how we have coded almost all the strategy here. Okay. We have founder video, sorry, founder buy above and sell below numbers here. And we are buying bank nifty here and selling bank nifty here. So basically we need to throw an order which basically buys bank nifty here. So we need to keep checking on the last trading price of the bank nifty. And if it is above this one, we shall be buying it, and if the last traded price of bank nifty is below that one, sell below value, we shall be selling that. Okay, and we shall be discussing in the next videos and the next sessions. That's all. Thank you for watching.